Superstar. 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 Superstar.
Every young person grows up with a dream. You know, it's natural for us to become a product of our environment. Don't you sound like the people you are around? You look like the people you're around? So if we don't know any better, we typically don't do any better. All of his life, he believed that he was nothing more than a rock. And we know that a rock has no value, it has no meaning, it's almost purposeless. We trample over rocks, we kick them, we throw rocks because they have no meaning. But one day, a geologist, and this is the guy that studies the earth, he goes and he's digging, and he finds this rock, and he finds out that he's not a rock, but he's a diamond. So now he understands his worth. He understands a better picture has been painted for him, and now he handles himself differently. He understands that he's worth more than he ever thought about himself.
In frustration, mentors have said to me, I don't see a change in this young person.
And he's worth more than others thought about him.
And if it took years to develop these kinds of behaviors, it too may take years to see significant improvements. But we can't give up on our young people.
Say with me, I'm worth more. Once you know your worth, no one can make you feel worthless. And you know what? You gotta be like Mayweather. A destiny, a life, a dream. You have a dream to protect. You know, everybody doesn't want to see you achieve greatness. You know, people in your corner, they ain't always for you, right? We live in a society that has taught us what we can't do, where we can't go, what we can't be, what we can't achieve because of our demographic, because of where we're from.
Before, the world told them that they couldn't because of their social and economic status,
because of our family background, because of the color of our skin, and they tell us what we can't do. How many of you have heard before what you can't do?
my heart believed that a new picture could be painted. A picture that does not replicate the environment that they come from, but one that includes a quality education, a healthy lifestyle, and a bright future.
No one cheats on a test that they don't care to pass. It is a misconception that disadvantaged youth won't gravitate to a more positive lifestyle if it was offered to them. If we don't provide that for them, sure, it is going to be a continuous cycle. So it's really up to us to help these young people paint better pictures.
It takes time, it takes energy, it takes dedication. It takes blood, sweat, and tears before seeing the results of a magnificent view.
I think way too often our young people are looked upon as bad without assessing the factors that dictate their actions. In one study of inner city 7-year-olds, 75% had heard gunshots. 7-year-olds. Our young people have experienced a whole lot of trauma. A whole lot of people walking in and out of their lives. 10% had seen a shooting or stabbing at home. 60% had seen drug deals. 18% had seen a dead body outside. I had taken a young man to New York City along with another group, and we had had a phenomenal time watching a Broadway show. We had food, we walked the city, they saw the beautiful lights, and it was a really great evening. And then the evening is preparing to go back home and get on the train and go back to New Jersey. And one of these young men, he comes to me, he says, "You're teasing us. You bring us all the way out here and then you take us back home. I don't want to go back to the hood." The kids who need the most love will ask for it in the most unloving ways. And so while I can't really change his environment at that moment, I can give him aspiration, I can give him dream, I can give him desire to want to have what he sees, and therefore realize that what he sees daily in his environment, the dead end of being an inner city community youth, that he doesn't have to be that, but he can become so much more. Destiny is not a matter of chance, but of choice. You want something, you go after it. Picasso is one of the greatest painters. He had no money, he just had a dream. He actually was painting over rejected paintings. So something that didn't work, okay, that doesn't work. So he started painting on top of that and created something else. We're replicating the pictures of our environment, but what we need to do is understand that there is a better picture to be painted. So our norms do not have to be girls getting pregnant, kids being murdered, our Hispanic boys being incarcerated. You can't let small minds convince you that your dreams are too big.
I don't see a difference in that young person. It's not working. Nothing is happening.
Before you knew you could not, you believed that you could. College graduation, and then graduate school. And how about that PhD? What kind of dreams do you have? Being the CEO of a company, we need to reconvince our young people that they can still be successful regardless of their past. The reason I use the phrase painting pictures is because painting pictures allows do-overs. That's one thing in life that you can always do over. You see this wall that's white, right? Off-white, cream. We don't know. Last week it could have been blue, right? It could have been red the week before. It could have been green the week before that. Next week it could be black. Why? Because you can always paint over something and it's never permanent. So whatever your current situation is, whatever your current picture is, you are only on your before, and something so much greater is coming after this.
I'm really excited for tonight. Corey did an amazing job.
Corey James and what he shared about painting pictures and reframing lives. So grateful and proud of him, and so excited for everyone that was here and everyone who's pouring into the lives of young people. We really can make a difference.
I feel like this workshop helped open my eyes and see that I can really do something and put my mind to it, and I know I can help you.
I like the workshop a lot. I felt like it was very inspirational and gave me motivation.
Like most people don't really feel inspired to do what they want to do, and that's what really holds them back.
It really made me realize that no matter what anybody says, you should really follow your dreams and go through with what you want to do.
How to develop greatness and to understand that greatness is a place in life. It's not something that you obtain. You have to keep practicing it.
The workshop was a really eye-opening experience and an amazing opportunity to just show me how important our voices are in our community and how much we can make a difference. For me, my key of success, and success to me is being happy with where you are in your life and what you've accomplished and liking what you do and how you do it.
Superstar.